So, oh my god. Anyways, so around April of last year, April 2024, I was just having constant negative thoughts, basically caused by all like just consuming terrible content, racist content, bigoted content, just watching terrible things and just consuming it. Basically led me to always have constant negative thoughts, always thinking terrible things are gonna happen. Mm, always projecting my thoughts to the world. I will constantly think if someone walked by me that they're a dickhead or they're racist or they're whatever, just terrible thoughts. Always consuming stuff I saw IG, TikTok, Twitter, like all the goofy stuff that's out there, like terrible things. Just consumed it, and this just led me to have terrible thoughts all the time. I couldn't even enjoy the moments where I was having a good time because I was just thinking about terrible things. And low key, I don't know if I had anxiety, but I would say that I was constantly anxious, like always thinking that I'd end up in a confrontation or I'd end up in a terrible spot and I wouldn't know how to handle it, and that I constantly need to be alert and know how to handle terrible situations. When these terrible situations, there's nothing gonna happen to me, nothing. So, just constant negative thoughts. So let me read off my script a little bit, see if I'm missing something, because I am still new to this, but should be good. I just read my script. I didn't really miss anything, but I'm talking to myself, so it don't matter. But yeah, I was basically projecting my fears onto the world and constantly having terrible thoughts. So I'm about to show my six step guide on how to get over your negative thoughts for good. Feel me? And it's not really 6 steps. It's more like 6 individual things. But you feel me? You get what I mean. So let's get into it. I actually have to re-record this part because my audio got messed up. But step one, realize that there's nothing good or bad in the external world. It's only our response that can be considered good or bad. Let me read through my thing again because I completely forgot what I was gonna say. But essentially, everything in the outside world is indifferent. Like I said, only our actions can be considered good or bad. When I was constantly consuming negative stuff, I eventually started thinking in my head that the world is a terrible place. It's a horrible place. A lot of bad stuff goes on, but that's not true. The world is neither bad or good. It's indifferent. It's only up to us what's good or bad, and our actions that are good or bad. Whenever, when you, it doesn't make sense for you to think that something is good or bad if it's outside your control. If you really think about it, real quick, I know I'm just mumbling, but a lot of this stuff I got from this book, How to Think Like a Roman Emperor. It's about Marcus Aurelius, so really recommend you get this book. Amazing. Go Marcus Aurelius, that's a go. But I actually don't know if that's what he looked like, but essentially nothing is good or bad in the outside world. It's all indifferent. If I'm saying that something is good or bad, I'm basically saying that I want it or I want to avoid it. But if something is outside my control, it doesn't make sense for me to say I want this or I want to avoid it if it's happening regardless. Like, it's not within my control, it's not within my scope. So let go of the thought that something in the outside world is good or bad. It's only our actions that can be good or bad. I'm gonna read my script again because I forgot what I was gonna say. You might be thinking that there's things in the world that make you feel anxious, make you feel angry, make you feel sad, make you go on a constant negative thought make you think constantly about negative thoughts, but that made no sense. But what I meant was make you constantly have terrible thoughts. But in reality, that sentence doesn't make sense. These things they can't make you think negative thoughts. You're choosing to let these things make you have negative thoughts. You're choosing to let these things dictate your emotions, your thoughts, your actions. So when we realize that it's our response is the only thing that can be good or bad, nothing else, then I think it truly washes away a lot of our negative thinking patterns, because ultimately we're choosing to have these patterns. We're choosing to make our life worse, and if we can choose to make our life worse, we can choose to make our life better in exactly the same way. Now, if there's something truly bothering you that are going around the world, there's something you're truly passionate about, obviously we can do things like donating, advocacy, praying, But at the end of the day, we have to immerse ourselves in our own life. We gotta shine our own light. We gotta be the, as corny as it sounds, we gotta be the change we want to see in the world. Cause if you acting all gloomy, if you make yourself feel worse, you're not making the world any better. In fact, you're just making the world worse. Cause you just added another bum. My fault, not another bum, but another gloomy ass person, another person thinking terrible things to the world. So we gotta bring that joy, we gotta bring that energy and change ourselves. Make our actions good, make our actions towards what is right. That's the only thing we can control. For me. Step two, cognitive distancing. So I'm about to spit some knowledge from Sanatan Dharma, otherwise known as Hinduism. For me, cause I'm Hindu. I got God right there, Bhagwan right there. For me. So basically, we're pure consciousness and pure awareness of self. We're not our thoughts. We're not our emotions. We're the observer. So whenever you get a negative thought, negative emotion, or any thought, really, you kind of view it as it's over there. Like you're an observer viewing everything, or kind of viewing it like you're seeing everything from above. So that's really helped me a lot. Just framing things in the way that I'm the observer, I'm not the doer. I'm viewing my thoughts, I'm seeing my thoughts play out. Whenever I get a negative thought, just distance yourself from the thought. This helps us distance ourselves from any bad things that we feel like is going to go on. I'm going to look back at my notes again real quick. So going back to the last point, basically we got to take our emotions out of things. If I'm a student, which I mean I am a student, but if I'm about to write an exam, it's not going to be a hard exam, it's not going to be an easy exam. I'm an athlete, I'm about to do a workout, it's not going to be an easy workout, it's not going to be a hard workout, it's just a workout. So taking our emotion out of things and viewing them objectively. And the best way to be this observer, I'd say practically, is to speak your scenarios objectively. So don't dramatize anything. For example, if someone says something bad to me, or hurls like an insult at me or something, I don't say, yo, that dude's pissing me off, or that shit pissed me off. No, I just say, you criticize me, so be it. Simple as that. Or you insulted me, so be it. Never frame anything in a way that's harming myself, that's doing harm to me. If I'm saying, or sorry, if I got injured, which I am injured, I sprained my ankle pretty bad. I just did what I'm not supposed to do. But if I get injured, I don't say, oh, this pain is killing me, I'm helpless. I just say, I'm injured. Simple as that. The way we phrase things really matters. Viewing things objectively, speaking things objectively. And ultimately, at the end of the day, like I said, be the observer. View your thoughts, view your emotions from the outside looking in. Alright, part 3. Be grateful, bro. Just be grateful, like truly grateful from the bottom of your heart, sincerely grateful. We have so many things that we wish we want, we wish we could have, but we constantly ignore what we already have. We have, like the saying goes, for example, you have hundreds of problems until you have a health problem, then you only have one problem. Like if you got food, water, a house, a bed, family, you already have things millions of people will kill for. Like these are not guaranteed things. Like we constantly want stuff, but the stuff that we already have that already belong to us, they're not guaranteed to belong to us forever. If some of these things will be taken away, we wouldn't give one, like we would not care at all about the things that we were hoping for. We just want the stuff back that we already have. So be grateful from the bottom of your heart that what you truly have is a gift, it's a blessing. These things aren't guaranteed to people. These things could be taken away so easily. So just be grateful for what you have, like from the bottom. Don't just say thank you. I would always think I'm being grateful before night, saying thank you, but I wasn't really taking in like what would my life be if I didn't have these things. If I didn't have a bed, if I didn't have water to drink, like how much life, like my life I wouldn't even care about the stuff I want right now. I would just want that. So I'm not saying your problems are important. Obviously we all gotta deal with our issues, but really put your problems into perspective. Really put the stuff that you want into perspective. Is it that big? Like just be grateful for the stuff that you have, man. Like it could be taken away at an instant. So always be grateful, always, for everything. Look around you, just pick 3 things right now that you're grateful for every day. Every day, just in the morning or at night. 3 things that you're grateful for. It could be simple. It don't matter. Just be grateful, bro. I'm gonna stop saying I'm gonna try to stop saying I before every part. But part 4, face your fears head on. If you have something that makes you scared or anxious, you gotta face it head on. For me, what this looked like was I was constantly afraid of getting into confrontation or that something negative. I'd be in a bad situation. I wouldn't know how to handle it. So a challenge I took on was just compliment one random person every day, compliment a stranger every day. And it might sound easy, like it might sound simple as hell, but this helped me so much. It helped me relearn how kind people can be, how chill people can be, and that my worries aren't real, my fears aren't real, they're an illusion, they're not real. I just go a random person, call them, I don't know, their shoes, shirt, whatever, and 95% of the time they're just saying thank you, or it's an amazing interaction. I meet someone new and just brings so much positivity, brings a lot more. Again, like I said, the outcome of what they say is indifferent. It's not about what they say, but it's about me taking the action to face my fear, that I'm prideful in my action. I'm proud of my action that I take, which I am. It takes an immense amount of courage to face your fear. So, I'm amazing. I'm the greatest. But face your fear head on. This will look different for everybody depending on what your thoughts are, what you're facing. But you gotta face it head on. This is arguably the hardest part, but arguably also the most rewarding part. So, like the saying goes, fear is a mile wide and an inch deep. It really looks scary, but it's not as scary as it seems, I assure you. The fear of pain is 10 times worse than the pain itself. So face your fear head on. Face your fear head on and conquer it. You, God, nature, the universe, whatever you believe in, has given you all the tools to conquer your mind, conquer your fear. So take the leap. Step 5, live in the present. Just live in the present, man. The past and outside events, those are just your perceptions. And the future, no one knows what the future is going to hold. Future is a mystery, like they say. So the only complete truth is this moment, is the present. That's the only complete truth. So why would you want to live anywhere else? You can live in a half truth, you can live in a complete lie, or you can live in complete certainty. You can live in the complete truth, which is the present moment. And the easiest way to live in the present moment, just breathe. Just breathe. See what's around you, observe what's around you, and I don't mean look, I mean really see what's around you. Listen to the sounds you're hearing, listen to what's around you. Don't just hear, really listen. Just live in the moment, man. That everything else, the past doesn't matter, what's happened in the past doesn't matter, what's gonna happen doesn't matter. You don't even know what's gonna happen, no one knows what's gonna happen. Just live in this moment. This is where the truth lies. This is where action lies. Just do what you can right now. That's all that really matters. Steps. Step 6, the final step. Just surrender and accept. Just let go. Just let go, man. I'm telling you, it's that easy. Just stop trying to fight the sensation. Stop trying to fight the thought. Just let go. You're complete with it or without it. Let go of the notion that you're being harmed and the harm itself is gone. Going back earlier, this thought is indifferent. These thoughts are indifferent. They're not good or bad. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm butchering my shit right now, but I'm gonna look at my notes real quick. Stop fearing the thoughts. Stop suffering. Stop fearing suffering. Just accept it. Just let go. That's what true love is, when you accept something regardless of what happens, when you accept something for its flaws. You're whole regardless of these thoughts. You're complete regardless of these thoughts. You don't need these thoughts gone. These thoughts are indifferent. They're not good or bad. I might have titled as something like how to fight your negative thoughts or something like that, but these are not negative thoughts. These are just thoughts. So stop framing it as something you need to fight. Just let go. Just let go. You're complete. You're whole. This is your life. You have everything that you need. You're whole. I keep saying it again, but you're complete. Just let go. Let go. You don't need to have control over everything. Just welcome everything. Welcome whatever suffering. Welcome whatever I go through. I love myself regardless. I love you regardless. Just accept it. Accept it with indifference. So that was basically my guide. I know I probably contradicted my words in this video, but for me it's fine. It's not gonna be perfect. It's my first face long form video. Check out my other videos. And if this helped, just if you could drop a like, follow, subscribe, that would be really nice for me. So if you could do that, but thank you. I really appreciate. I'm grateful always. Have a blessed day.